So the question is, can I really make a lovely, tasty glass of homemade rosé wine that I can share with my friends? Let's find out. I had a small amount of leftovers from other wines that I'd been storing in the freezer, so I threw them in a large saucepan. Dark thumb-cord grapes, a handful of raspberries, and a couple of sticks of chopped rhubarb. I poured over some hot water from a kettle and simmered for about 10 minutes. This cleanses the fruit and helps reduce the amount of natural yeast that the fruit may still be carrying. I made sure to stir the fruit and also that it didn't boil too much, as that could give, well, a boiled fruit flavour. Using a sanitized potato masher, I squashed the juice out of the fruit pulp. I turned off the heat, put the lid back on to stop any fruit flies getting in, and then let the saucepan sit to cool down. Meanwhile, I heated the kettle to almost boiling and poured the hot water over a saucepan of regular granulated white sugar. I stirred the hot water until the sugar dissolved. There's not a lot of fruit for a big batch, so I'm adding about 1 kilogram of sugar for 5 litres of wine liquid. I also make my own nutrient using yeast, in this case Angel Yellow Label, which I bring to the boil and constantly stir to stop it sticking to the pan. I simmer this for about 15 minutes, then leave it to cool. I poured the fruit juice through a sieve to reduce the amount of bits, and then into a large brewing container. I add the sugar and water mix, and also 4 cartons of store-bought cranberry juice. If you do the same, just make sure that there are no sulfites or sorbates and other additives, as this may affect the yeast. Pure juice is best. Next, I add in the homemade yeast nutrient and give it all a very good stir. Adding air to the mix is good at this stage, but watch out for those little fruit flies, because if they get in, they could turn your brew to vinegar due to introducing acetic acid. Next, I check the gravity using a hydrometer, and it's perfect at 1.086. I bring the temperature up to around 25 degrees centigrade or 77 Fahrenheit, just to give the yeast a nice start. This time I'm using Lalvin's EC1118, as I know it will make a bright, lively, crisp, rosy wine. And lively it was, with lots of active foam on top. I stirred the must each day for 5 days, then I left it alone to do its stuff. The airlock activity was impressive.